Hey, good morning, gang. Joshua Christensen here with faith-based investing. Hey, listen, I'm spending some time in prayer this morning. I'm spending some time meditating, thinking, reading. There's a lot of news coming out right now about this COVID-19, the pandemic, how this is affecting small businesses, when the country's going to open up again economically. There's fear around uh, rent strikes all over the country. There is fear of um, all kinds of things, foreclosures, the country falling apart. I mean, this week we had oil close at negative $37 a barrel for the first time in history. I mean, crazy, 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 unprecedented things are happening today. And I've got a lot of friends that are small business owners, and there's a lot of suffering that's happening because of this pandemic. We've got governors all over the country that cannot agree on how to open up the country again. We've got government officials that are saying all kinds of different things that are contrary to each other. But guys, listen, I'm thinking about this morning, and I've made a few notes. I want to share some things with you. I mean, I journal every day, and there's a lot of things that I think about and that I go through in my own life. I got to tuck down my own fears and anxieties. But check out this verse in it's Romans chapter 5. In verse 5, it actually talks about this very thing. I thought I had it open and I did not. So let me get there real quick. Hold on. It is in Romans chapter 5. It states, um, not only so, but we also rejoice in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. And hope does not disappoint us because God has poured out his love into our hearts by the Holy Spirit, whom he has given us. I mean, how cool is that that we're actually filled with the Holy Spirit of God during a time like this when so many people are hopeless? I mean, here we are in a time where everybody in our country is suffering, and we have the Holy Spirit of God inside us that is going to help us persevere through this. It's going to develop character in us, and it's going to help us to have a hope that so many people are feeling hopeless and desperate right now. Um, so as we think about faith-based investing, as we think about our livelihoods and how we go about doing things, there's a couple of deals of hopelessness that are coming out in the news stories, or specifically around real estate. So we got questions like, will values drop? Are we going to see markets crash? Are we going to see tenants who aren't going to pay rent? What about foreclosures? Are we going to see this onslaught of foreclosures that destroys markets? What's happening in the mortgage world? Are servicers going to make the money dry up so people can't finance homes? Guys, there's a lot of different things that could possibly play out. And so here's a basic rule when we're thinking about investing in real estate. We've got to go back to the fundamentals, okay? Um, when we're investing in real estate, we always want to invest upfront in things fundamentals, right? We want to look at the cash flow. We want to look at the location of the property. We don't invest for speculation. We know that when we invest for speculation, it causes problems. Guys, listen, if your thoughts right now are going to this place of fear, and what if the markets crash? What if the home values drop? What if, guess what? Everything goes up and everything goes down. We go in cycles. And so if you're basing all of your decisions right now on fear, you're still living in speculation. And that's a fundamental no-no. We don't go to speculation about fear. Invest in winners. Invest in things where you know you're going to have cash flow. Invest in things. Is everything guaranteed? No, nothing is. But we have to go back to the fundamentals and we have to focus on the fundamentals. Something else I wrote down. is that a focus on the fundamentals and actually persevering through this time right now is going to develop your faith-based investing character. And your character won't disappoint. It's going to lead to a hope, right? If you're building a business on speculation of, market speculation and all these various different things, then your business is doomed to fail from the beginning anyways. So we have to stay focused on the fundamentals. Um, During a major downturn in Jewish history, the Jews were under major persecution and the king had taken them over. There was a lot of fear of the Jews being killed. Mordecai came to Esther, and these are the words that he encouraged her with. He said, "If you can keep silent at this time, liberation and deliverance will come to the Jewish people from another place. But you and your father's house will be destroyed. Who knows? Perhaps you have come to this kingdom for such a time as this." Do you think maybe for such a time as this, you've been called into becoming a faith based investor, that God has put you in a place right now to give your communities hope? Maybe He's called you to be a landlord and give tenants hope and to restore communities' faith, to restore hope to a suffering people. Guys, listen, I mean, I don't have a lot of properties. We have 21 doors that we manage. And of those 21 doors, um, I've only I've got two people that are struggling with their rent this month and possibly going into next month. But they've got plans to make it whole by the end of the month. The reality is that I'm working with people and giving them hope. As a faith-based investor, we're in a position to bring hope. This is how our character as investors is going to uh, it's going to communicate so many things to our communities, and you can do it too. I mean, that's why we're faith-based investors, right? Maybe the Lord is calling us right now to stop trusting in the wealth and our abilities to create wealth, and to stop trusting in real estate markets and all these man-made ideas, but to put our trust in Him, to persevere through these trials. We will see all kinds of ups and downs and different real estate markets throughout your career. In my 20-year career, I've seen a lot of different types of markets. And trust me, they all change. We have good times, we have bad times, and they all fluctuate and they all go up and down. It's just a trial, it's a small blip in time. Guys, persevere. Our hope is always in Him. Know that His Holy Spirit has been deposited in us with full of love. Um, Guys, we are the hope within this community. So stay faithful. If you want to talk, if you want to get in touch with me, feel free to reach out to me. I mean, feel free to send me an email at office@eqtpm.com, and let's start a dialogue. If you're looking to make new investments, let's talk. I can help you with that. Um, my name is Joshua Christensen. I am your host of Faith Based Investing. Be safe out there. Have a great day.